Well, hello there, and thanks for waking up to Sunrise at Sea. My name is Kira Natozo, and I know it's still in the festive season, and some of you are still wondering, what should I cook after Christmas? Well, I'm going to be showing you one of my go-to meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, with very few ingredients, yeah? And that is Irish. I don't know how to call it, but it's just Irish. People call it Irish stew or Irish with a bit of sauce, yeah? So I have some already peeled Irish potatoes here. I need some onions, yeah? I already have my pot that is already heating up, yeah? So I'm gonna add the Irish potatoes in there. They're washed. There is nothing in the pot. All right, so what I like to do, we need some cooking oil. Just add a bit of oil in there. All right, so as that cooks, let me increase the fire a bit. As that cooks, I'm gonna cover it up. So I'm going to chop some garlic, yeah. So I'm gonna dice some onions. Another trick for the garlic not to stick is to always add some salt in there. If you don't want it to be all sort of sticky, yeah. One bite, you chop it up easily. I'm not an expert, but I'm gonna try. Remember, this is just cooking oil and the Irish. So I'm actually going to add the garlic in there now. I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes, you know, till the aroma of the garlic is all over the room. Smells good. So then I'm going to add my onions in there. Yeah. Mix this up. I love it when my sister makes this. She's in school right now, but I love how she makes this specific meal. You know. So I'm going to let that cook for a bit. as I chop up some tomatoes. Remember, we don't want the onions to burn up or turn brown. So now at this point, I'm going to add my chopped tomatoes. Make sure all these tomatoes go down there. So now as that cooks, I'm going to mix up some of the spices that I want to use in there, the dry spices. And one, I have a bit of Royco here, yeah. I'm gonna have some black pepper. I'm gonna add some chili if you want, you know. But I want to keep it as simple as possible, yeah. This is a meal of how much, 5,000? At most 10,000. It's 10,000. So you can celebrate yourself. You can have yourself a good meal. Yeah. So I love to mix up my bell peppers. Now this is the point where I add in all the other extra spices that I have, and that is I have a bit of Royco and black pepper. If you have some curry powder, you can also add some in there. Look at that, it looks really good. So I let that cook for a bit, yeah. So now we're not going to open till when the tomatoes are actually ready all the way, yeah, which is almost, yeah. Then after that, we'll add in a bit of hot water. All right, so, wow, this is almost ready. Look at that. So now what I love to do, this is the moment I actually add in my carrots, you know, because I love my carrot crunchy. So I cut. This is up to you. You can actually put in the carrots earlier, yeah. But like I said, I love mine crunchy, so that's what I'm going to do. At the same time, I don't like putting in my bell peppers early, because when they overcook, they become bitter for me, you know. So I love towards the end. Yeah. Add in the bell peppers for that extra color. Let it cook for like 1 minute or so as I prepare my plates for serving.
That's all, right?
So we're gonna have to now serve. It's ready actually. It's a very quick meal. It's a very quick meal. If you're a guy and you're hungry and you don't know how to make matoke, you can always make this. Yeah? You can always make this. This festive season, you're not alone. All right, so this is actually ready. Very quick, very simple, just a few minutes. So now let's serve this. Yeah. I used to eat this a lot when I was a kid. My mom used to make this a lot. And sometimes, I don't know how she makes it, but you know how it tastes like this? But we just blue band in it, you know, or butter to it. And it still tastes really, really amazing. Look at that. Look at that. It's something you can have with chicken, meat, you know. That's for garnish purposes. I have some bit of parsley in there. Yeah. Not too much. Then if you... I love black pepper on literally everything. So a bit of that. And voila. Well, there you have it. There. There you have it, a potato meal. I don't know how you guys can actually call it, but this is just, I just call it Irish with a bit of stew to it, yeah? Well, you can have this on barbecues, get-togethers. It's a meal you can actually have on breakfast this festive season if you're actually rushing. Now, like me, a person who actually got to work very early, you can actually cook this a day before and just freeze it and warm it. Very easy, yeah? Well, that's all I had for you today. Till next time, good morning. Enjoy.